Hi everyone, Scott or the Scott Man, and welcome back to another edition of Michigan Off the Beaten Path. We are back here in the Thumb region of Michigan, and we're here to check out two different communities here in the Thumb region of Michigan. We're going to start off here in Cass City, and we'll eventually head over to Caro in a little while. Cass City is located here in the heart of agricultural country here in the Thumb region of Michigan. This area is very rich in agriculture, and also there's even a little bit of industry too. And of course you got different retail businesses here along M81. Cass City, as well as the nearby Cass River, which is off to the south of here, they're named after General Lewis Cass, who was also the territorial governor of Michigan before Michigan became a state back in the 1830s. Let's walk around downtown and check out Cass City. And across the street over there, that is the historic Cass Theater. The current Cass Theater was built back around 1940, and ever since it's been showing a lot of different movies. And even with the pandemic still going on, it is great to see that the theater has finally reopened, and they're planning to show the latest Tom Hanks movie, News of the World, today. Not showing what time, but sometime today. Although not very large, but yeah, very nice little downtown area for Cass City. Got a lot of small businesses in here, and even a couple of restaurants as well. But before we leave Cass City, there's a park I want to check out just in the northeast part of town. So I'm going to hop in the car, warm up a little bit, and go check out the park before we head over to Caro. To not only check out Caro, but also get some lunch too. And up to the northeast, we have Cass City Public Park. It's a beautiful large park for Cass City. Got a lot of baseball, softball diamonds, and of course football field. Lots of picnic areas, playgrounds, etc. And also here at the northeast end of the park, there's also a swimming pool as well, although not this time of the year, but you have the Helen Stevens Memorial Pool. A great place to head to during a hot summer day. But yeah, I had such a great time checking out Cass City. Again, it's not all that large, but I want to stop here to explore really quick before we head over to Caro, which is going to be a lot larger. So I'm going to head over there. But first, I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm going to order some takeout today. I'd like to order a carry-out, please. I'll have the Lake Perch special, please. Alright, so I just ordered my carry-out lunch. Decided to put a little bit of that in the video just to add a little special touch. But yeah, normally I like to go into restaurants, but because with the pandemic, there is a big outbreak out here today. So I figure it'd be a little safer just to get takeout today. So what I'll do is I'm going to be going in off camera once I get to the restaurant. I'm going to the Brentwood Restaurant. It's just to the southwest of downtown Caro. And I'll go in and get my food, and then of course I'll probably eat in the car. I was hoping to eat at the park, but it's a little chilly out today, so I'm going to eat in the car. Enjoy some delicious takeout, because I want to also show you that you can also do takeout while you travel as well. You don't have to eat in a restaurant if you really don't want to. All right, off to Caro. And here we are, Brentwood Restaurant. It's a bowling alley and a restaurant. So I'm gonna head inside and I'm gonna go get my food. All right, got my carry out here. I'm gonna go eat it over at the park, but I'm gonna stay in the car just because it is a little chilly out. All right, so here at Beath Park, Memorial Park, I think is it Beath or Byth? But yeah, I'll be coming back later at the very end of the Caro video to conclude the video here, but I want to pull in here really quick just because the restaurant's so close to this park. All right, so yeah, I decided to get their lake perch special today. For $12.99, have some lake perch, and also gave me some French fries, and also the Scottman Classic, the coleslaw. This looks good. The only problem is that they didn't give me a fork. So this will be interesting. Although I could, the fish and French fries would be okay, but I don't know about the coleslaw. But yeah, today's Good Friday, so I'm probably not the only Catholic who's ordering seafood today. All right, let's dig in. They gave me quite a bit. It's still pretty warm, even though it's probably been ready for like 5-10 minutes, or since 5-10 minutes ago. Fries are nice and warm. Just the right amount of salt on them. Got some nice seasonings on there as well. All right, now to dig into some of the lake perch. All right, here we go. Got one of the small pieces here. All right, dig into some of the tartar sauce. This is really good tartar sauce, nice and sweet. Lake perch is cooked perfectly too, not too chewy or anything. Yeah, their fish is delicious. Can't go wrong with Michigan lake perch. Unfortunately, they did not give me a fork, which is very surprising. So I'll have to do it the messy way because I'm the Scott man. It is really good though. Yeah, don't try this at home. Yeah, this coleslaw is really good though. Nice and sweet, perfect amount of dressing with it. Just fantastic takeout lunch. I'm gonna eat the rest of this off camera, and then I'm gonna head into downtown Caro next. We have made it to downtown Caro, Michigan. Caro, Michigan is the largest city and the county seat of Tuscola County here in the heart of the thumb of Michigan. Caro is very beautiful downtown area. Lots of shops, lots of restaurants. Love the architecture in here too. And behind us, that is the Tuscola County Courthouse. This is a beautiful courthouse that was completed back in 1932. This plot of land was originally donated by the second settler of Caro, Peter DeWitt Bush, back in 1866. They moved an old wooden church on the spot to serve as the first courthouse, but it was replaced in 1873 with the brick courthouse until this one here came in 1932. This is built in the Art Deco style and it's still used as the courthouse today. Alright, here's a little history lesson, my friends. For anybody who is either a young millennial, although I'm also technically a millennial as well, but especially ones who were born like in the 90s, and of course everybody who's considered to be a Generation Z or Z. This is a payphone. Back in the day before they had cell phones, people used payphones to make a call for when they're out of town and they need to phone home or do anything like that. So it's pretty cool you see these things around like here in Caro. But yeah, time warp. When you're walking around the city of Caro, you'll come across a lot of beautiful historic churches like this one. This is the First Presbyterian Church of Caro. This current structure was built completed in 1903, made out of limestone and brick. And according to the historic sign behind me, it has not undergone any changes in the structure ever since it was built. Another cool fact too is that the courthouse we saw earlier, kind of like this church here, it was also built out of limestone. Although it did say that for the courthouse, that was built out of Indiana limestone. When it comes to limestone for this church, that I'm not 100% sure. And across the intersection, that is the Strand Theater, the Wonder Theater of the Thumb. It was built back in the 1920s, has been remodeled many times, especially in the late 90s. And even today, it looks absolutely beautiful. And the neon marquee sign, although you can't really tell during the daytime, but that was installed back in 1939. So like kind of like around the start of the Second World War. And even with the pandemic still going on, but maybe winding down a little bit, it is nice to see the theater back open again. And we have stumbled upon another beautiful historic church. Back there, that is the Trinity Episcopal Church. That was completed back in 1880. And fortunately, the church was saved from demolition back in 1974, and it's still here for all of us to enjoy today. I'm not sure if they still do services there or not. I'd like to say yes, but don't hold me to that. But nevertheless, it is still amazing to just gaze upon. I have to say, I really enjoy walking around downtown Caro today. I love all the beautiful historic buildings along M81 here, and I also check out a couple of the historic churches here too. Caro has a lot of people here, there's a lot of people here in town today, which is great. It's great seeing all the local businesses getting a lot of business. Alright, so before we close the video, I'm going to check out a couple of parks, including one where we technically were at earlier when I was having lunch. But yep, over there, we're back on the west side of Caro, Beath Memorial Park. Again, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. It might be Bythe for all I know, but very nice big park here. Yeah, definitely a nice day to be out at the park though, although it's a little chilly. And all the way over there, you can even see the silo for Pioneer and looks like Big Chief Sugar. So that's one of the different industries here in the Caro area. Although Pioneer Sugar, they're all over the state of Michigan. All right, so I'm gonna head just to the southeast of Caro over to the Cass River, and that's where we're gonna be concluding today's video. And welcome to our last stop here in Caro. We're technically just to the southeast of downtown Caro, off Mertz Road or M24, here at Chippewa Landing Park. This beautiful park has a nice little picnic area, as well as a playground, and even a boat ramp, so that way you could, if you want to put your canoe or kayak into the beautiful Cass River, you can go ahead and do so. I see a really cool bridge over that way, so I'm going to go on the bridge to get some cool views of the Cass River to close things out. Alright, so a little slight change of plans. I decided to come over here instead, next to the Cass River, just because if I was to go on the bridge, I actually saw an old school photographer over there taking some beautiful pictures of the bridge with the Cass River, and I really did not want to disturb his composition. So when it comes to photographers, because I take pictures too, so it's like we gotta respect one another. But yeah, still the Cass River over here is very serene, and the river continues down past Caro. It heads all the way over to Tuscola, Vassar, and eventually to Frankenmuth, before it eventually heads all the way over to the Saginaw River, just the south of Saginaw. But I've had such a great day today exploring some more of Michigan off the beaten path by checking out both Cass City and Caro as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video here of Cass City and then Caro, Michigan, here in the Thumb region of Michigan. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thanks for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out.